Hey Aquarius, welcome to your July 2024 message of the month. My name is Kelly Lunt. I'm an intuitive channel, and I just love to bring you Spirit's message so that you hopefully get happy, you get your next step in life, and you enjoy your journey towards your manifestations. If you'd like a personal reading, the link for that is down in the description below. If you'd like to come hang out live for free and get a free mini read, I go live every Tuesday, 11 a.m. Eastern Time on Instagram and in my Facebook group. Without further ado, Aquarius, your soul level lesson for this month. Interesting. This actually isn't like a soul level personal growth lesson, but this month is all about being okay with like a quickening pace of things in your life and like the fact that you're doing more. Um, and it's like being okay that you're doing more. It's almost as if you had a phase of your life right before this where you were just life was just a little bit slower, a little bit more like hermit mode, just it was just a slower pace and almost as if you were being taken care of. But now like you're doing more, you're thinking more ahead, you're doing a little bit more of the planning. So it's just all about like be okay that that's the stage that you're in right now. Because what's crossing that is the Queen of Air upright. So in short, it's be okay that your life is picking up pace right now in terms of the amount of stuff that you're having to do and take care of and like the communication required out of you. And like just be okay that you're a little bit more like logical right now, focused on like actual practical tasks that need to get done versus how you feel. It looks like in your last chapter of your life, you're like ruminating about the past a lot, and there's just something going on in your life right now that's really requiring you to like stay focused and practical and just kind of get like, the day to day human stuff done. So your message is all about being okay with that. Because it's once you make peace with that, because this is always like the soul level lesson of your month, and the day to day, how that applies to like the human level day to day side of that is the Three of Earth. Um, and so this is where you're actually really embracing being a team player. It's almost as if you're recognizing that a long-term partner, but it also might be a friend, it might also be a coworker and employer. But you're really recognizing that person has really been a solid teammate of yours for quite some time, and that they're just a good team player in your life. And there's a little bit of once you just accept that, all right, my life just has more movement and activity, and I'm doing more practical stuff now. Then you're going to be able to sink into it and be a little bit more playful and the carrying out of it getting done instead of your last chapter of life where it was like playful because it was like whimsical and spontaneous, like, oh my God, I just got this fun idea, let's go do it, impulse. It's going to be a little bit more, okay, since we have to spend our time doing this task and it's going to be, a couple times a week thing, how can we enjoy it more? So it'll be a bit more of like a thoughtful approach to life. That's all. It looks like in your recent past pertaining to this, there was just a little confusion. It just seems like there was like a lot in the air right now, just a more like unsure, not knowing what it was going to look like, and like you've been using this time for like the emotional components to kind of like come together and settle. It does look like coming up in a couple weeks though, things are going to pick up again. It's almost like I want to say the calm before the storm. You got the warning like in a month from now, a big tornado's hitting. So then you had to like switch dynamics with whoever it is you live with, and you're settled in the new dynamic, and you've been like getting the house ready. And now it's like, okay, we just got to keep going until it hits, and then we're going to have to go clean everything up. That's the best analogy I could give you guys. In terms of right now, we got the Three of Waters. That's a great card to get right now. That's like the celebration. That's that we're playing, we're having fun. So whatever this thing that happened in your life that is just requiring you to be a little bit more like focused and planning and strategic and just taking care of more stuff. Um, it has certainly helped you realize like the value of love in your life and the value of your life partner in your life. And guys, for some of you, this might just be a coworker, it might be a long-term friend. Okay. In terms of what's coming up in your near future, well, this is interesting. So you got, I don't want to say good stuff coming, but you're going to have a really good outlook and a really good mindset to what it is that you have to take care of and get done and do. And it's almost like once the action phase of this happens, it's going to give you like a sense of purpose again. Like, okay, we have to get up. We got to go do this thing. You know, like I know a lot of people are like, oh, I'm so glad my kids are grown and gone. But they also do kind of like miss that, like, oh, actually, I used to wake up because I had to get them to school. I had to make them a good breakfast. I had to help them learn how to read. Then when they're gone, it's like, what's my sense of purpose? So it's once the action starts picking up, you're going to have like a sense of purpose again and like kind of look forward to, I don't say look forward to living life, but like look forward to doing things and getting things done. Um, okay, in terms of your hopes or fears for the month, or excuse me, this is your your personal power this month is to kind of like stay grounded and be okay with the day-to-day actions that it is that you're taking. It's don't worry about money at all. You're gonna have more than enough money to take care of whatever it is you need to take care of. It's just your personal power is to like stay grounded and to stay like focused and on task with, hey, for the next couple months this is just what our life is focused on, and like that's okay and that's enough. In terms of outside influences, well, outside people around you are being like playful and joyful and uplifting. um, Good communication coming in. It looks like there's some people around you like, hey, how can I help? It looks like right now you're kind of re like just kind of pushing the offers of help away. We got it, honestly, you know. Um, but people around you are being playful and uplifting their communication. In terms of your hopes or fears for this month, oh, your hope. It's more of a recognition that something's coming to an end. And that might mean like a dynamic shift in a relationship. That might mean you see that your job is ending, like you know it. It's like the nails there. You can see it that it's ending. Okay, I want to combine two cards right now because the last card is the Knight of Earth, which is like the outcome for the month, and that's like the card of like enjoying life's little luxuries. Like I'm so glad I had a friend come over to drink tea with me, type of like you're enjoying life at that level. Um, but combining those two, like with the hopes and the fears, it's like it's just like this full kind of recognition and compassion that a previous chapter of your life is like over, and like it's like you know that things will never go back to the way that they were or how they were. It's almost as if like, you know, when someone was like training to be an Olympian athlete, and but then they get like injured and the doctors are like, ah, she'll probably get back to 90%. Like, okay, well, I still like to train, I still want to train, but I'll never get back to that place. So you just kind of are recognizing that something's over and it's never going to go back to the way it was. So it's really helping you just like embrace and focus and enjoy. Like, okay, if this is what we can do, like if I hurt my foot and I have to be in a wheelchair, well, we're still going to enjoy going to the park. Well, we're still going to enjoy barbecuing. Um, so you're going to be okay, Aquarius. You're going to be okay. Just be okay with like being grounded and that it like you're competent. I'm competent would be a good affirmation for you. I'm competent. Because there's just going to be a little bit of a can I handle this uptick in pace in life? But you can. You've got this, Aquarius. All right, I hope this message helped you. Your message was kind of short and sweet. Give me a thumbs up, give me a comment. I love to hear from you guys. It's way more fun for me if you are engaged. And again, if you would like a personal reading, the link for that is down in the description below. If you'd like to come hang out live for free, I go live every Tuesday, 11 a.m. Eastern Time with free mini reads. Hope to connect with you however you wish. Bye.